So how to brand yourself for success? How to brand yourself for success. So now we are talking personal now. We have left company and business. Let's come to personal level. In personal branding, your focus should be on quality and not packaging if you want to last. Quality. There are many beautiful babes that has ended up becoming a terrorist in relationship. There are many handsome guys, worker, 6 packs without 6 figures. And they ended up turning their wives and their girlfriend or their babes into punching bag. So the container and the content are 2 different things. There's nothing wrong in packaging. There's nothing wrong in having a good container. But be sure that the content is good. Jesus Christ said, you are whitewashed sepulchre. You are a grave with marble. And everywhere is shining. But inside is bones, dead men's bones. So in personal branding, don't let it be all about packaging, everything now, everything now, You package, because in this social media generation of Instagram stars, Twitter stars, Facebook celebrity, there are people that package die. They tell you they can do everything. By the time you finally test them, trouble. Trouble. A young man during the lockdown did some massive publicity about the particular product and service he was to render. My wife contacted him to invest. And then my wife said, what do you think? I said, there are basic things you need to find out before you put money anywhere. Number 1, how long has he been doing it? You have to do your due diligence. I said, number 2, who are the former investors that have invested before, that have collected money? Let him give us the name of 2 or 3 people that we can do verification. Number 3, so I gave her. So she came back and said, that the guy said, no, nobody, that they are just starting, but you are the first person that is going to invest. You are the first person. So she came, I said, well, it's honest. Honesty is a virtue. I said, because if we don't support people that are starting out, they will start from somewhere now. Right? So, instead of putting 5 million, put 500,000. Let's start with that first and see how it goes. Then we can be, so we discuss. And then first month, second month. What are we talking about? He don't package himself, but to produce trouble. Hello? To produce became trouble. At the end of the day, I called him one day. And this is where his calamity came from. I called him one day. I said, hello, how are you? I said, I know about this situation and I think I can help you. I said, because number 1, how many of you are in your office? Are you the only one? I said, because the way you are relating, you are not doing things professionally. Customers are the one calling you. You are not giving updates. When they call you, you will come up with another story. I said, you need to have a customer service department. No, sir. I know what to do. I know I've been doing this for a very long time. He was telling me that. That's the day I knew that your case don't end. By the time I released the venom against him, now he's begging. But we have withdrawn everything from him. So, but what am I saying? The possibility that is in that thing that he's doing is so huge that by the time my wife went in, I was like, we can actually help this guy. So I spoke to other investors. There were millions waiting to enter that guy's hand. And he just messed it up. So listen well. So in personal branding, it's not about packaging. Be sure that your quality, because some people don't have packaging, but they are very good. Perfect example, your electrician, your plumber, your mechanic. There are some mechanic. The mechanic I've been using, Sunday, I've been using him before Calvary started. Even when I didn't have a car. Motunde ki Calvary to bere. So 27 years, the same mechanic. Even from the days of Tokumbo, even when I bought a brand new car, it's still today I go to. Hello? Do you now know the amazing thing? Today is so good, but it's not packaged. Let me give you a perfect example. Last year that I did my 50th, the church wanted to bless me. And one of the things they decided to do is to rebrand my car, that they want to bring it up. We had one guy that has already given us quotation of the same thing. Powerful, sent pictures, say he has done it to other people. And he used to be an evangelist here before. So I said, that guy was there. So when the guy said, I said, okay, no problem. I now called, I said, today, this guy has given me this quotation. Can you, I said, now we can do it now. So he was working on his own quotation. But because I was not ready, I didn't know church was planted. So later, they now told me from church that I said, this thing people want to do. Today, say you can do it. Then this other guy has given me quotation. They say, no, there's a company in Neki. You see where packaging comes in. So the other guy that gave quotation, why didn't we give him? When he was here, he went into immorality. He was trying homosexual. We had to excommunicate him. So by party of his personal life, we didn't give him the job. Today is just like one roadside. They carry the car, go meet company. As I'm speaking to you right now, since they brought that car back, I have spent over 1 million. I just spent 600,000 last month. It was, nothing went well again. By the time they brought the car back, they are stolen. Corporate Lekio, they use the Ojibor Kinito and Ojijade Ogbelo. By the time we called the MD, no, it can never be from here. Far. It's the same today that I took the car back to, that I've helped to begin to put the car in. We have, look, true life story. Between December, there was lockdown. So they bought brand new tires, fake. They will go tire. This is a company package that I can never recommend for anybody. Now, package company, fake tire. Between November and January, the 4 tires busted. 4. We'll just be going on the express. We left church one Wednesday. We got to express. 1 tire. Me, my wife, and children, area boys gathered us. They were helping us to change tire because they took it to a company that is package. We're going again. Me and the driver, he was taking me to airport. Another tire. It was policemen. Patrol that stopped. Oh God, what are you doing this place? This critical ground. Oh God, we left the car there. I took Uber. We're coming from Lekki. January 23 to the weekend. As we got to Third Mela, all the 4 tires, fake, gone. So I called today. I said, today, you will have to help me. I said, I'm going to bring this car. Check it as if it's an accident car that you're about to reinvent and start all over again. Say, oh God, I'm going to change chalk. I'm going to change Bogota. I spent over 1 million between last year and now. So when we are talking of personal branding, not packaging, content. So even if you don't have the packaging, have the content. Because you can be learning packaging to adjust things, but have the content. So when you talk about your personal branding, these are a few things that you need to be aware of. Number 1, what do people think of you? What do people think of you? When we hear, Sister Shade, what comes to mind? Because before some people propose to you, they will make inquiry. And some of you, it is in inquiry, like I said on Night Vigil. It is inside inquiry that somebody will say something. Hello? It's inside inquiry. There's someone that is close to us. And my wife was informing me that, that this person that is engaged, that's the person that's, I said, they're engaged, and that's nice. So he said, I said, how do you do this? She told me, because she was asking me that, what do I think about the guy? I said, the guy is a nice guy. I said, I told her the guy is a nice guy. If we had said, sure, we don't know anything about this guy, be careful. That's how. So you must be, how do people see you? How do they see you? That's number one. Number two. Okay, what do people think about you? Number one. Number two, how do people see you? So number one, what do people think about you? Number two, how do people see you? Do they see you as a good person, a bad person, a callous person? How do they see you? Because I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what anybody say. Care, except you are not going somewhere. Care. Yes, you don't care what anybody thinks, what anybody say, with reference to some aspect. It's also, but there are some things you have to care what people say, what people think. Number three, what value do people place on you? What value do people place on you? What value do people place on you? Two things happen, and let me just close with this. And then we'll continue next week. Let me give you two scenarios. Earlier in the year, an organization, a real estate organization, wanted me to come and do training for them. And as a pastor, counseling is free, but consultancy attracts a fee. If any church is inviting me, we don't talk money. Whatever, even if you give me 5 naira, I go and return. Freely receive, freely give. But if you invite me as a consultant, as a coach, I have invoice. Because where there is a voice, there is an invoice. I will charge you. So I sent them, I said, oh, no problem, we can make it happen. But what is your budget? Because they didn't talk money. What's your budget? What is your budget? So they didn't get back to me again. Then after about 1 month or the other, they came back again and said, oh, sir, sorry we did not get back the last time. Or the reason why we didn't get back is COVID. Now because of COVID, there's so much. But now, we have now decided to do it in batches. So we now want you for 2 days. You are going to do the same thing. But we have shared the people into groups so that you do one group. I asked you a question before. We have to go back there. What is your budget? I said, because me, to step into any place to teach, minimum is 1 million per session. So now that you are now saying we are doing 2, there are many others. I say it's 1 minimum. If you can't pay 1 million for one session, forget it. I'm not looking for it. I will stay in my house. This will not be church, not be Pastor Olumide. You are inviting Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. I didn't speak in tongues to go to have all the training and money. So, they now replied, okay, sir, please, can you do 1.5? Since it's the same point. I said 1.5, so we agreed at 1.5. So, someone that was privy to the discussion now asked me, sir, oh my God, only 1.5. What's the below? You got to pay 1 million minimum. Okay, how do you, it's like, you just collect 1.5. I said, no. It's value of brand. I said, this is real estate. They are the ones that need me. I don't need them. I said, there are some companies that will invite me to come and talk. I won't charge them. I even want to be on the bill for them to see my name with that company. I said, but for this real estate area, by the grace of God, the information I have, they are the ones that need it. I know how many millions they can make by what I'm going to do. I said, so they are the ones that need it. So how do people value your brand? I close with the second one. I have a very good friend. He's my friend. So, one of the companies where I'm a director wants him, I'm the chairman of the board. They want him to come and speak in a conference that is not church, a wealth summit. So 2 of us will be the speakers. So they say, since he's your friend, talk to him. So I called him and said, all right, say, my friend, this one is going to be a challenge. See, because I can do anything for you. You are my friend. He said, but everything about church is under my jurisdiction. But anything business, I have employed people that is in charge. And they charge big money. That they have told me not to get involved at all. I say, I understand, we are in the same shoes. He said, because there are many friends that say because we are friends, don't worry, we'll pay. And then they mess things up. So they have told me never to get involved in that area. I say, what's your problem now? I understand. That's what I do too. So give me the number. We'll contact them. Let them give us the price, no matter the amount. But between me and you, we are planning to give you $2,000. Between me and you. Say, $2,000. Only Magbabo. Pay 10,000, the minimum. Let them send us invoice of 10,000. Then you will now veto it as my friend. But I'm telling you 2K. Love. So we send the letter. They now replied. And look at what they did. They now said, this is the normal price, but based on you, your chairman's connect with our chairman, we give you 70% discount, pay $3,000. So immediately they sent the email, the MD sent it to me. I said, pay. I said, let's move from 2 to 3. I said, pay. I said, because this guy is my friend, but he's a big brand. I said, this is the reality. Let's not take this for granted. I said, let's go ahead and pay. I said, you know the amazing thing? We can pay him the 3,000 and I can collect it back from him. Now, listen. So we did that. The guy called me. He said, thank you. I just want to thank you and appreciate. He said, because you don't know what you have done. He said, everybody's talking about you in the office. That this is a correct person. Is this one not your friend? All the friends that may look at him now, writing letter. He said, thank you for humbling yourself to go through the process and honoring me without saying that we are friends. He said, thank you. He said, if you want me to return the money personally, I will return it. But thank you for that. I said, don't worry, keep the money. What am I saying? How do people value you? There are people that say, hey, I will record one. What's the meaning of that? What you sow is what you reap. Bow down your heads.